Chapter 30. The ride to Malevolent's castle combined at least 3 of Jack's top 10 least favorite things. Between holding on to the wolf for dear life, infrequent stops for too little rest, and stopping for those rests on the riverside and catching glimpses of yellow eyes and hideous-looking claws in the water. It all blended together into an unholy nightmare that Jack was only too glad to put behind him. The only problem was, by putting the ride behind him, he was forced to look ahead to dealing with Malevolent. That reality hit hard when they finally reached the castle right as the sun giant in the sky began to lower his burning orb to the ground, giving up for the day. Malevolent's palace sat atop a large island of land hundreds upon hundreds of feet in the air, supported by a fragile rock base rising out of the ocean. The castle itself had been built in the shape of a snarling dragon, with the head directly across from what looked to be half a bridge jutting up from the forest. Jack wondered if the dragon's lower jaw might actually be a drawbridge. It certainly was in the right place. On either side of the head, the dragon's front legs were raised in the air as if ready to clamp down on intruders. The dragon's claws acted like ramparts, perfect for defense. Rock spines covered the back of the dragon, the larger ones creating towers that rose above the main castle body. At the very back of the castle, the dragon's tail stuck straight into the air, with the end of the tail forming yet another tower. This one with a lit window at its peak. All in all, it was very creepy, very intimidating, and very high up. First problem, Jack said, nodding at the castle. Anyone have any ideas how to get up there? We could fly up on the broomstick, Philip suggested, which seemed logical enough. The logic only held until the part where they dropped like a stone from 5 feet in the air. The broom not able to hold all 3 of them. Philip, May said sweetly from the ground, if you ever make another suggestion like that, I'm going to have to hurt you. Could we climb up the side? Jack asked dubiously. The island's overhang would most likely make it impossible, but for some reason, Jack didn't see Malevolent lowering the drawbridge for them. Whatever we do, May said, I think it's going to have to wait until morning. She squinted as the darkness fell over the beach. I can barely see you guys, let alone a way to get up there. If we flew up now, Princess, we could use the dark to our advantage, Philip suggested. Honestly, Philip, May said, I'm going to shove the broomstick right up your... I think we should wait too, Jack agreed quickly. It's too dark to see what we're doing, and it's definitely too dark to be breaking into that, he said, pointing at the castle. The whole thing was much too real looking for Jack's taste. The dragon's fangs even glistened in what sunlight remained, while its claws, some kind of lava stone like the rest of the castle, looked lifelike enough to scare a giant through the heart. All in all, waiting until daylight seemed like a good idea. They didn't dare light a fire, not this close to Malevolent's castle. Instead, they ate fruit from Philip's bag and tried to make themselves comfortable on the beach. The Wolf King left them to hunt for his own food, promising to keep watch over them. For some reason, that didn't make Jack feel much safer.